And it came about in those days that there was no king in Israel. And it came about that a man, a Levite, was living as a resident alien in the thighs of the hill country of Ephraim. And the man took to himself a wife, a concubine from Bethlehem of Judah. And his concubine became angry with him, and she went away from him to her father's house at Bethlehem of Judah, and was there for days, 4 months. And her husband got up and set out after her, to speak to her heart, to reconcile her to himself, and bring her back to him. And his young servant was with him, and a team of draft animals. And he came as far as her father's house. And the young woman's father saw him, and was there to meet him. And his father-in-law, the young woman's father, brought him inside and sat with him 3 days. And they ate and drank and slept there. And it came about on the 4th day, that they rose early in the morning, and he got up to leave. And the young woman's father said to his son-in-law, "Strengthen your heart with a morsel of bread, and go after that." And they both sat and ate in the same place, and they drank. And the young woman's father said to the man, "Begin and lodge, and let your heart be glad." And the man got up to go, and his father-in-law put great pressure on him, and he lodged there again. And on the 5th day he rose early in the morning to leave. And the young woman's father said, "Strengthen your heart with bread, and campaign until the day declines." And both of them ate and drank. And the man got up to leave, he and his concubine and his young servant. And his father-in-law, the young woman's father, said to him, "Look now, the day has declined towards evening. Stay here today as well, and let your heart be glad. And tomorrow you shall rise early for your journey, and shall depart for your dwelling." And the man did not want to lodge, and he got up and departed. And they came as far as opposite Jebus, this is Jerusalem. And with him was a team of loaded draft animals, and his concubine was with him. While they were still near Jebus, and the day was far spent, then the young servant said to his master, "Come now, and let us turn aside to this city of the Jebusite, and lodge in it." And his master said to him, "I will not turn aside into a foreigner's city, which is not of the sons of Israel, and we will continue on as far as Gabaa." And he said to his young servant, "Come, and let us enter one of the villages, and lodge in Gabaa, or in Ramah." And they passed by and went on, for the sun sank near Gabaa, which belongs to Benjamin. And they turned aside there, to go in to stay in Gabaa. And they went in and sat down in the square of the city, and there was no man who would take them into the house to stay. And at evening, see, an old man came in from his work, from the field. And the man was from the hill country of Ephraim, and he himself was a resident alien in Gabaa, and the men of the place were sons of Benjamin. And when he looked up with his eyes, he saw the man, the wayfarer, in the square of the city. And the old man said, "Where are you going, and where do you come from?" And he said to him, "We are passing through from Bethlehem of Judah, as far as the thighs of the hill country of Ephraim. Now I am from there, and I went as far as Bethlehem of Judah, and I am returning to my home. And there is no man taking me into his house. And indeed there is straw and fodder for our donkeys, and indeed there is bread and wine for me and for your slave woman, and for the young servant, your slaves. There is no lack of anything." And the old man said, "Peace be to you, yet everything you lack is my concern. Only do not spend the night in the square." And he led him into his house, and fed his draft animals, and they washed their feet, and ate and drank. Now when they were glad in their heart, then see, the men of the city, sons of transgressors, encircled the house, and pounded on the door. And they said to the man, the master of the house, the old man, saying, "Bring out the man who came into your house, so that we may know him." And the man, the master of the house, went out to them and said to them, No, my brothers, you must not act wickedly. After this man has come into my house, do not do this madness. See my virgin daughter and his concubine. I will bring them out to you, and you humiliate them, and do to them what is good in your eyes, and against this man do not carry out the thing of this madness." And the men did not want to listen to him, and the man seized his concubine, and led her out to them outside, and they knew her and sported with her all through the night until the early morning. And just as the dawn began to break, they sent her away. And towards morning the woman came and fell down by the door at the gateway to the man's house, there where her master was, until it was light. And her master got up early, and opened the doors of the house, and went out to go on his way, and see the woman his concubine lying by the door, and her hands were in the entrance. And he said to her, Get up, and let's go. And she did not answer him, but she had died. And he took her up onto the draft animal, and the man got up and departed for his place. And he entered his house, and took his dagger, and took hold of his concubine, and dismembered her into 12 pieces, limb by limb, and sent them to all the tribes of Israel. And it came about that everyone who saw would say, Neither has it happened, nor has it appeared thus from the day of the coming up of the sons of Israel from Egypt until this day. And he commanded the men whom he sent, saying, This is what you shall say to every man of Israel. Has it happened according to this thing from the day of the coming up of the sons of Israel from Egypt until this day? Do take counsel with yourselves about her, and speak out. And all the sons of Israel came out, from Dan and up to Beersheba, and the land of Galaad. And all the congregation assembled like one man to the Lord at Masaphah. And the region of all the people stood, all the tribes of Israel in the assembly of the people of God, 400,000 men, foot soldiers drawing a sword. And the sons of Benjamin heard that the sons of Israel had gone up to the Lord at Masaphah. And the sons of Israel said, Say where this evil took place. And the Levite, the husband of the woman who had been murdered, answered and said, I came to Gabaa in the territory of Benjamin, I and my concubine, to spend the night. And the men of Gabaa rose up against me, and encircled the house at night against me. And they wanted to kill me. And they humiliated my concubine and sported with her, and she died. And I took hold of my concubine, and dismembered her, and sent out throughout every territory of Israel's inheritance, for they had committed madness in Israel. See, all of you, the sons of Israel, give yourselves advice and counsel. And all the people got up like one man, saying, We will not go, a man into his dwelling, and we will not turn aside, a man to his house. And now this is the word that we will carry out against Gabaa. We will go up against it by lot, and we will take 10 men for 100, and 100 for 1,000, and 1,000 for 10,000, to bring provisions for the people, those who are going in to carry out against Gabaa of Benjamin, according to all the madness that they have committed in Israel. And every man of Israel gathered from their cities, coming as one man. And the tribes of Israel sent out men through all the tribe of Benjamin, saying, What evil is this that has happened among you? Now then, hand over the godless men of Gabaa, the sons of Belial, and we will put them to death, and remove evil from Israel. And the sons of Benjamin would not listen to the voice of their brothers, the sons of Israel. And the sons of Benjamin came together out of their cities to Gabaa, to go out to fight with the sons of Israel. And in that day the sons of Benjamin were reviewed, 25,000 men from the cities drawing a sword, besides the inhabitants of Gabaa. They were reviewed 700 men, hand-picked young men, ambidextrous. All these were slingers, throwing a stone at a hare and not missing. And every man of Israel, they were reviewed, apart from the sons of Benjamin, 400,000 men drawing a sword, all of these men warriors. And they arose and went up to Bethel. And the sons of Israel inquired by God and said, Who shall go up for us as leader, to fight with Benjamin? And the Lord said, Judah shall go up as leader. And the sons of Israel arose and encamped against Gabaa. And every man of Israel went out to battle with Benjamin. And they mustered with them for battle, a man of Israel against Gabaa. And the sons of Benjamin came out of the city, and destroyed among Israel in that day 22,000 men upon the land. And a man of Israel was strong, and they added to draw up for war in the place, there where they had drawn up in the first day. And the sons of Israel went up and wept before the Lord until the evening. And they inquired by the Lord, saying, Shall I add to draw near for war with my brother Benjamin? And the Lord said, Go up against him. And the sons of Israel advanced against Benjamin in the second day. And Benjamin went out to meet them from Gabaa on the second day, and destroyed 18,000 men of the people upon the land. All these had drawn a sword. And all the sons of Israel and all the people went up and came to Bethel, and wept before the Lord. And they fasted in that day, and offered whole burnt offerings of deliverance before the Lord. And the sons of Israel inquired by the Lord, and the ark of the covenant of the Lord was there in those days. And Phinehas, son of Eleazar, son of Aaron, stood before it in those days, saying, Shall I yet add to go out for the battle with the sons of Benjamin my brother, or shall I desist? And the Lord said, Go up, for tomorrow I will deliver him in your hand. And the sons of Israel set ambushes against Gabaa all around, and Israel drew up against Benjamin in the third day. And they deployed against Gabaa, as once and once. And the sons of Benjamin went out to meet the people, and they were drawn away out of the city. And at once they began to strike down some from the people along the roads, one of which goes up to Bethel, and one goes up to Gabaa, in the fields, about 30 men in Israel. And the sons of Benjamin said, They are stumbling before us as previously. And the sons of Israel said, Let us retreat, and draw them out of the city toward the roads. And every man of Israel went up from his position, and they mustered in Baal Thamar. And the Israelite ambush was struggling out of its position west of Gabaa. And there arrived in front of Gabaa 10,000 men, hand-picked out of all Israel, and the war became grievous. And they did not realize that evil had touched them. And the Lord routed Benjamin in front of Israel, and the sons of Israel destroyed 25,100 men among Benjamin in that day. All these were drawing a sword. And Benjamin saw that he was routed. And a man of Israel gave ground to Benjamin, because they looked to the ambush that they had stationed against Gabaa. And the ambush rushed forward, and they spread out against Gabaa. And the ambush advanced, and they struck down the whole city with the edge of the sword. And the command for a man of Israel as regards the ambush was that they should send up a signal of the smoke of the city. And they turned a man of Israel in the battle, and Benjamin had begun to strike down wounded in the man of Israel, about 30 men, for they said, But being routed he is routed before us, just like the previous battle. And the signal, a pillar of smoke, began to rise out of the city. And Benjamin looked behind him, and see, the annihilation of the city went up toward the sky. And a man of Israel turned back, and a man of Benjamin made haste, and he saw that evil had touched him. And they turned before a man of Israel in the direction of the wilderness, and the battle overtook them. And those from the cities destroyed him in their midst. And they cut down Benjamin, to stop him with a stopping, and they trampled him down until opposite Gabaa, from the east. And there fell 18,000 men of Benjamin. With all these were powerful men. And they turned and fled into the wilderness to the rock of Rimmon. And they gleaned 5,000 men along the roads, and they clung on after him as far as Gadaam. And they struck down 2,000 men of them. And all those who fell in that day among Benjamin were 25,000 men who drew a sword. With all these were powerful men. And the 600 turned and fled into the wilderness, to the rock of Rimmon, and remained at the rock of Rimmon for 4 months. And a man of Israel shut out the sons of Benjamin, and they struck them down with the edge of the sword, from city one after another, up to animal, and up to everything that was found, into all the cities. And the cities that were found they sent off with fire.